disappointed, but I have been struggling with an injury this year, so of all years to have that, it's probably worked out a positive for me, and it's given me a chance to just rest my body and reassess, and I'll be really ready for next year. As far as I'm concerned, I'm still the world champion, and so that's, whatever everybody else thinks, I don't mind.
Which is a lovely feeling.
Yes, yes.
What does it take to get to the top in seniors tennis?
Well, we're not as fortunate as the Europeans and the Americans. They have a lot of tournaments, except the Americans had to travel as we do. For the Aussies in particular, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of training, and we don't have the match fitness that most other countries have.
But you are one of the fittest people going around, come on.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of work. I train myself. I've been a physical education teacher, so I know what suits me the best. As far as I work more on agility rather than long runs. I do jogging, but I have to look after my body as well. So yeah, it's what I feel is the best for me, and yes, I do work hard at it.
How is it different to the application it took to play on the tour when you were younger, Australian Open, other Grand Slams, that sort of thing?
It's practically, I can't say there's too much difference. You would think as we get older we wouldn't be as competitive, but we are. And we're still playing against players that have played Grand Slams and done well in Grand Slams. So that competitive nature is still there. But probably, although we did a lot of socialising way back then, I don't know whether they still do that now, I doubt it, but we did do a lot more socialising in our younger day, and that still happens now. When we come off the court, we really do still enjoy ourselves, and everyone's good friends, and yeah, that hasn't changed that much, except our bodies ache a bit more.
You were doing well on the tour, and then you decided to quit quite young, really. What was it that made you decide to quit the tour?
Well, I'd met my now husband of 45 years just before I did start travelling, and when I was anxious to get back, I was a bit worried he might meet somebody else while I was away. And when I did return, I knew that that's really, as much as my love for tennis, I'd met my soulmate, and that was it. The love of tennis was still there.
Never gone away?
Never gone away, no.
Have you ever stopped playing?
I've had a couple of bad injuries in my time. Many decades ago I hurt my back and virtually didn't play for nearly 2 years. And I was told that I probably wouldn't play a lot of competitive tennis again, but competitive sports people find a way, and here I am still playing at over 70. So look, tennis is obviously a big part of my life, but my family, just everyday life with my family, and now a grandchild as well, is just fantastic. The passion for tennis is still there, but it's not an obsession. It's just something that I've always loved, and I play because I want to, and if I don't feel like playing, well, I don't, but that doesn't happen very often. So that's the main thing. It's not an obsession, it's just something that's always been a love of sport, and a love of tennis in particular.